Hello and welcome to Game Over Yeah, the video game podcast created by gamers for gamers with your hosts, Leon,
Dave,
Stagbill himself.
Oh yeah, podcast 101. I hope you enjoyed our two-parter of 100. I know I fucking did, for sure, no doubt about that.
It was good.
And the GTA video that dropped as well.
There's a lot of ass.
Now,
Titties. Ass. Titties.
Now, I mean, I think straight away on that first note, I think we need to jump it straight in to GTA 5, because obviously that came out last week.
It did.
And I tell you what, I played for a little bit, and then above what we played, I think on the other day, kind of thing like that. Did you get a chance to?
I haven't really played it that much. I played a little bit of, I started online. No, I started an online thing, but you can skip the tutorial now. So I was like,
oh, can you? Oh, that's nice.
But then there was no one really online that I knew, so I was like, I don't know. And then
so it wasn't like there was.
I played first person mode for a good 6 minutes.
And then you were like, nah, fuck this.
Well, I was just like, I haven't done this in normal mode like properly, and the graphics are so nice, and I've got a big screen. Fuck it, let's go back to this. So I'm getting through it. I'm doing little bits and pieces, but I haven't really played it that much. I kind of regret it in a way because I'm buying the hype.
I know exactly how you feel right now.
I think it's brilliant. It's fantastic. But the problem is, there's other games. I've just picked up this game, and there was like 4 other games that I could have got. Exactly. And I'm hearing great things about Dragon Age. I'm hearing great things about Far Cry 4.
Yeah, and big time.
I'm just like, shut up a bitch.
I know what you mean. Like, I am definitely regretting my choice of picking up Grand Theft Auto 5 again, because it's just another game that I'm going to ignore until I see that someone's online.
Yeah.
I think that's it really, because I don't, for one, I'm probably not going to play through the story again because I've already completed it on PS3.
Yeah.
And now that I've got it on PS4, I'm just sort of like going, I need people to play with. And you know what?
Yeah.
Where the fuck have our Destiny lot gone, right?
Are they not playing
All
GTA
of our guys
5?
are gone,
They
right?
might be back.
Oh, is it? I hope
I've had
so.
a word.
I hope so, because the thing is, I thought they were all getting on that GTA hype. So I was like,
Zahir has. Zahir's been playing it. He's never. No one's ever online apparently.
That's crazy.
Zach's always busy, but no. A certain trailer dropped and it's kind of rebuilt the hype.
Are you on about the Dark Below, by any chance?
Dark Below.
No, the thing is I did see that trailer and I was like, oh yeah, right. But have you actually seen what content they are actually adding?
Cool.
Yes.
There's a bit.
Right, 3 story missions, a raid, and then items, pretty much. It's
So
pretty much what it
about
is.
half an hour.
No, there's story missions and there's strikes.
Oh yeah, there is some strikes as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I did forget about the
items and more story from what I hear, and that fucking.
So how can there be more story?
Oh,
if
have
there's
you
only
have you
3
tried it
story
yet?
modes?
I haven't.
Have you tried this?
Yet.
It's really fucking good, actually. Yeah, no, I really like it.
Today's song.
Yeah, yeah, big time. I mean, like that's the. I quickly went on Friday because I was away at the weekend. I went to see visit my sister. But yes, I didn't get a chance to play that many games. But I quickly made sure to go on Destiny just to quickly check out that, and it is really awesome. Be able to just do the extra movements and stuff like that. So when you're in the air, you can kind of like boost and do like fucking barrel rolls essentially in the air. Which do a barrel roll, as a classic like Star Fox kind of. But yeah, no, I've been pretty
So when you jump, does Zippy pop up in the corner and go, do a barrel?
Yeah, it needs it. It needs it for sure. I mean, did you see other kind of things that they've done as well, like other hot fixes that they've got done on Destiny?
Some of the bits and
Now,
pieces.
you seen for instance, like my grenade and my knife icon at the moment is now blue. It's not like a shaded grey kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's not see-through or anything. So in other words, you can clearly see it, which is actually really nice as well. And when you actually click on, when you're in the game and you click the touchpad kind of thing, I can't remember what you call it now, but have you noticed that on there, where it just had icons to be able to say what the modifiers are, there's actually full descriptions of what they are.
Good,
So in other words, for the people that didn't have a bloody clue. Yeah. Yeah, it was actually there, and that made me very happy that it was there as well. So they are definitely making some good changes,
Well, I've already bought the fucking stuff because it came with my thing, so...
Well, I've bought it as well. I mean, I bought it after the fact because I was like, I fell in love with the game. And the thing is, don't get me wrong, I still fucking love the game, and I definitely want to play more of it still. So I'm like, we still need to fucking do Vault of Glass, man.
Yeah.
Like, because we suck. We haven't finished it yet. And what's that about? I mean,
there's shit to do, man.
How many people have you, over? I think. Well, the last time I checked, it was over 500,000 people have done it. So I mean, it's probably over that now. It's probably like 1 million, 2 million, or something like that. And we're still lagging behind.
Yeah, but you got to count into the fact that people haven't done it. There must be still like at least 10.
Yeah, fair point. Fair point. It's got to be at least 10.
At least 10.
At least 10.
10
but yeah, no, I was glad that trailer did drop though. I think there was someone had leaked the trailer before because they had actually accidentally glitched.
Is this an unofficial official leak?
Yeah, well, no, this is actually they actually dropped it now. Yeah. But yeah, all in all though, I'm excited for what's coming up on Destiny for sure. I think back on a GTA vibe though, I think what will end up happening with GTA 5 is when the heists drop, I think I'll definitely go back in.
Yeah, that's the thing. I want to do some heists. And I mean, the problem is, like, the online bit, I want to do that, but I want to be with other people when I'm doing it. I haven't really had the chance at the moment.
Yeah.
Story mode I'll get through eventually, because I haven't still completed it, which is fucking shocking, because it's been out a year.
Yeah.
That's all right, I haven't completed it either.
Yeah. Did you see the whole controversy on, like, GTA 5, though? Because the fact that, it's in first person, you can fuck a hooker. And I saw...
Because you fuck a hooker before?
Yeah, but you can see it in first person, though.
Oh, woo. Is that better? Do you feel
Depends
more
how hard
there?
and furiously you're pumping it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Is it more realistic?
So I think it's probably for those teenagers who shouldn't be playing it. They've got some fat material maybe now.
Who cares at the end of the day? Guardian, fuck off.
The way
Daily Telegraph, piss off.
The way I see it, I mean, yeah, it's been a thing that's been in GTA for such a long time and stuff like that, and it is something that happens in real life.
Put it this way, yeah, that game is an 18, yeah,
right,
which is on PlayStation. So there's probably some guarding of getting it on there and stuff. Most of these people have the fucking internet.
Yeah,
they can see a lot worse.
Exactly.
Mainly by typing in certain letters into Google.
Right. and that's why I was like, this is a complete non-issue. Like, because the thing is that people under the age of 18 shouldn't be fucking playing that game. So why is it controversial? Yeah. At the end of the day, it's something that happens in real life, and they're just portraying it in the game. Granted, it's maybe not needed as such, but
fuck it. That's what GTA does. It pushes boundaries.
Exactly.
To get reaction.
Exactly.
And it's still publicity for them.
Of course it is.
They
love it.
It's hot coffee all over again.
But yeah, I mean, when I just sort of quickly when I was down at my sister's, I took my Vita with me, and I handed it over to like my nephew. He's like 8, kind of thing like that. And he was playing a game he probably shouldn't have been like on that kind of level. I just thought I'd put that in. Hotline Miami he was playing.
Yeah, he definitely shouldn't
be playing that game, right? But he plays like Call of Duty and stuff like that, with
your
GTA.
Your whole thing is null now.
It's null. He shouldn't be playing.
People over 18 shouldn't be playing.
But at the end of the day, that's not. It wasn't my choice. Their family kind of let them do that anyway.
Yeah, anyone under 18 shouldn't play it unless they're family.
He was rinsing through that game so quickly. I was quickly showing him, like, right, so yeah, this is what the mechanics are, this and that. He got me like 3 or 4 trophies in the time that I was over there that weekend, and got further than I had got, kind of thing. I was just like, man, I am slacking, kind of thing. I'm getting beaten by an 8-year-old kid.
Terrible.
But yeah, I mean, have you guys been playing anything else?
Madden.
Oh, Madden, yeah.
Fucking getting there on my team. They're about to do the Thanksgiving packs.
Is that another card opening on the cards then?
Probably. I did loads the other day, and I was just like, oh fuck. What I need to do, and I've started doing, is you have a maximum of 1,200 cards at a time. And I let them build up. I just need to auction and discard loads and sell them and stuff, and I'm getting through it. It just takes fucking forever.
I was watching your Twitch. There was a lot of cards you went through.
Fucking lot of cards, man. No, I got some good ones on the last one.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool.
I've got some good bits, and I'm slowly getting through the solo content so that I can unlock the really, really good cards. So I'll do that. But playing like shit.
Oh, that's
I brought in a new scheme. I've been practicing a scheme, and it was working fucking epic. And I've changed my team slightly, and the team just can't pull it off the same.
Oh, man.
They're actually better players, but they're just not quite doing it as like the way the blocking happens, I can't get the timing now and stuff, and it's just pissing me off. Because I'm losing to people, like, I can see what they're doing, and I'm like, I know exactly what I need to do, and they'll still beat me with it.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'll win against the people that I'm just, like, you know, I should easily beat and just lock them down, sort of thing. But no, I've been playing that. I played 20 minutes of Dragon Age. Made a character and stuff. I only played 20 minutes, so I don't really know.
Well, you have to tell us more about it.
Yeah, I'll play it when I properly play it. It looks nice.
Alright, cool, man. Well, I'll expect a full review next week. So, I mean, should we jump into Dave now?
What have you been doing?
What's been on with you, bro?
Ridiculous amounts of World of Warcraft, because the expansion's just dropped, and the 10-year anniversary has just dropped, and they've gone, here is a remake of one of the original raids back in the day when it was all 40-man. So we made it 40-man again, and you go in and you do it like it old school, and you get a nice shiny mount at the end and a nice shiny helmet and everything. But you have to be level 100 for it, and it's only around till January. So
yeah.
So I've got a little while, but still I want to try and get my leveling up, and it's awesome. They've really.
I've heard really good things actually.
Yeah.
Apart from the getting into the game itself.
Yeah, but you know, it's an online game that's had a massive launch, and like all online games that have massive launch, it's going to have.
Oh man,
issues.
like every game at the moment, it's unbelievable. Every game that's come out this year, I swear, on a multiplayer level, there's always been some form of content.
I don't think there was much. There was one day when something happened.
Yeah, I think you're right.
And that was,
actually.
I think, just
You're
because
right.
Xbox Live and whatever was going on and stuff.
No,
Titanfall, I never had really any issues.
They're saying that WoW had maybe a few days of oddness going on, but now it seems fine.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I didn't have any trouble. There was a massive queue to get onto the server.
Oh, really?
There was just a lot of people. That was irritating, but understandable. But
Yeah,
I've not
okay.
had the same problems that other people have been having, like being able to get into the garrison, things just being weird. I mean, there are still a few bugs floating around.
Oh,
like
okay.
Yeah, there will be for a bit.
Yeah, like enemies not doing what they're meant to, and things not dying when they should, and quests being weird and stuff. But it's teething trouble.
I used to love it when it was still bugged out, because when you could kite people and stuff, and when they like used to kite stuff to Stormwind and like
Just decimate an entire
destroy
city.
the whole city with whatever that big dragon was and whatnot. And stuff.
Yeah,
It's
just
good times.
power up your character, go in and unleash hell on everything, and yeah, pretty much one shot all the things. Yeah, they were fun, but
That
yeah,
was good.
they fixed those.
I did on World of Warcraft. I remember when it was New Year's Eve once, and I was not going out because I was quite ill. I stayed in on New Year's Eve, and like the whole server decided to like raid sort of thing because it's New Year's and stuff. So there's like, I think I still have it on a PC. Just this picture of fucking shitloads of people outside of the Orgrimmar, just like getting ready to attack, and then fucking just raiding it. And then just getting wiped so quickly because no one knew what the fuck they were doing, and then just carrying on. But it's so much fun.
Definitely. Yeah, there's a few pictures I've got like that, like when they did Burning Crusade the first time round, and everyone standing there, go through the portal, you basically go, it's so many people that you just can't see characters anymore. It's just a
A
mess.
sea of man
Yeah.
and woman.
And it was kind of the same with this expansion as well. There was a sea of things ready to go through the portal. But yeah, storyline wise, they've really sorted it out. It's really fun to play, and a lot of people are saying that it's like one of the better expansions they've done.
Yeah, Zach's on that heavily at the moment. That's one of the reasons he's not playing.
Okay.
He's liking that.
Makes sense now. Makes sense.
I'm really shouting out about it. So
Yeah. I mean, I went to play Final Fantasy Realm Reborn, but they've been last week. They were getting attacked like mad. The DDoS have fucking attacks.
Well,
on the EU and the North American servers, and it's fucking annoying.
Saying that, WoW got DDoSed as well.
Yeah.
That was another thing that didn't help with the launch, was the fact that they got turned around and got DDoSed at the
Well,
same
the thing is Realm Reborn is still getting DDoSed, and
Yeah.
they're really struggling with getting around it at the moment. The fact that they're still reporting login issues now, and it's been like it's pretty much a week it's been happening as well.
Well,
So.
just quickly, on an amusing story, not only has it been DDoSed from the outside, it's also been DDoSed on the inside, because there's a item you can get called a toy maker, and it's a little train that goes around going choo 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 choo, and everyone that stands nearby it makes choo choo and train noises and everything, and people have been dropping those in high populated areas, so it like really slows down the server, and people are actually getting kicked out because of it. And so the GMs are going in, and if they've been finding people doing it to disrupt the server, then they get kicked out and banned.
They're getting banned.
They get banned.
Just take the toy away, man.
Yeah, that's
Well, no, the thing is that when that toy came out, so many people were doing it, they bought a second toy out called a train wrecker, which is a little dude that gets dropped and he goes up and actually breaks the toy.
That's well funny. I like it.
Fair
I
enough.
like it. So what have you been watching this week then, guys?
I've been watching something called Gotham.
Gotham. Oh yeah, you know what? I did watch the first episode of that
Gotham.
actually. Yeah,
Gotham. Acquired pig material.
Nice.
I watched a little bit of it. I watched about the first half, maybe just over that. I've got to say, 5 Direct or whatever it's called.
5. It's
5 on
Demand
demand.
5 or something like that.
You got to sort your shit out.
Is it that bad?
Rubbish.
What is Demand 5?
It's like, Sky Go or whatever, but it's like on 5.
It's like BBC iPlayer but for
Yeah.
Channel 5.
It just
Okay.
fucking
Is it really
crashes
bad?
It just crashes all the time.
That's a bit
Yeah.
shit. I've been watching it through the internet.
You went on the
Don't know
internet?
about the internet.
Fuck off.
No, I know. I know enough of the internet to actually find a decent site that has got all the episodes of product of
So what are you
Pig.
up to then?
Episode 8.
Oh wow, you really went through it then.
Well, you need to because it is so fucking slow.
Yeah, that's why.
I have seriously, I've seen stories about snails move quicker than what goes on in that.
I mean, I've heard though that they're really, bringing in the villains quite quickly though throughout.
That's the problem is that they've gone name drop, fan squee. Look at all this.
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
good.
yeah.
And then they went with shit for your story. What's CSI doing at the moment? Yeah, that sounds good.
The acting's not bad.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
don't mind
There's
that.
there's
And
some very good actors in it.
It doesn't feel like it's necessarily Gotham, but I think they've got the sort of the look of it right.
Yeah.
I agree.
But I was just like,
That's the thing.
where's Batman?
They do have some amazing actors.
That's all I want.
Did you see who plays Alfred?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
I
yeah.
can't
Well,
remember
I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
I definitely watched. The
I
first
can't remember
episode.
his name, but he's an amazing actor.
He is. He
And
is.
the guy-
And I loved though in that first episode when you're like you see fucking who is it Bruce Wayne on top of the building kind of thing like that, and you hear Alfred shout up, and it's like proper like just I love the way he said it. He was like, what are you bloody doing up there? Kind of thing, like proper like proper geezing it up.
Yeah.
And I was just like, this is brilliant. I'm glad that he is geezing it up as well. He's not being like proper like prim proper
No,
kind of
yeah.
Alfred. He's like being proper.
As the episodes go on, you see more of them, and he
Yeah.
is just full on. I am a Cockney geezer, kind of thing, which is amazing.
Not spoiling it or whatever, but what in the couple of episodes you've seen, what bad guys have been in it? Penguin, doesn't
The
he?
Penguin's in the
Penguin's
first.
in it, and he's in it a lot. Not
Yeah.
dropping any spoilers. It's almost like a.
It doesn't surprise me that he's in it.
You know
a lot.
how like certain TV shows like Supernatural is like a bad guy of the week kind of thing. They
Yeah.
have like this is a vampire episode. This
Yeah,
is a
yeah,
werewolf episode.
Yeah.
Well, they've kind of got that with this. Is that each episode has a sort of link back nod to certain things that are going to happen in Batman, building up
The
to.
prologue.
So there's Victor Zsasz.
Yeah.
Turns up in
He's
the one that when he kills people, he cuts his arm and he has like scars all over his
Yeah.
head. And,
Yeah.
The Ivy is in it very
Yeah.
briefly.
She was in the first
Yeah,
episode.
but that's
very
purely as a
briefly,
name
yeah.
drop.
Yeah.
Catwoman,
You saw Catwoman straight away. That was the opening scene.
Selena, she
Yeah.
gets her own
Yeah.
episode.
Oh right. Okay.
And she's in it, but she's not exactly a bad person in this. She's more like a tearaway teen trouble thing.
I can kind of tell that.
But you do get other random villains that crop up, but the stuff that they do is a later nod to bigger
Yeah.
villains. And also, it's like obviously you saw Enigma
Yeah.
is in the Gotham precinct, so it's kind of like, oh, I wonder who he gets to be.
Yeah.
Edward Enigma.
Indeed. So it's kind of nice in that sense, is that even though they did go a bit full on, at the same time they have sort of held back a little bit, and
Yeah.
there are better nods, and it's a shame because there needs to be more of that.
Yeah.
But they'll build it, won't they? They're going to take their time, because apparently they're saying this one they want to build slow, and Flash they want to completely build the story very quick. That's the one I want to start
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to drop this in. It's the fact that when I'm watching it, I'm taking it more like the Arkham Asylum game rather than the actual Batman the movies.
Yeah.
Because, not to spoil too much, Arkham Asylum does feature quite big in it early on, and there's definitely a big build-up push towards that. So I'm liking it in the sense that with Arkham Asylum, you play Batman stalking around, and there's lots of little Easter egg things that you can pick up.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that that's kind of like how the story is. So it's almost like a prequel to the games rather than a prequel to the movies. And
Best Batman villain, quickly, go.
Oh fuck, Joker for sure.
Riddler.
Mr. Freeze, but only when played by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Definitely.
And now for the news.
What are your views on the news?
So first of all,
Let's peruse the news.
there's been a possible hack of Live and PSN, and also from 2K Games as well.
But it didn't happen.
Now, apparently so, because it was Derp Trolling that had come out and said, "Oh yeah, you know what? We've done this. We've got what was it? They claim to have 1,473 Windows Live accounts, 2,131 PSN user accounts details, and 2,000 2K accounts. Now, funny thing is, Sony have come out and denied this straight away and said, no, you haven't.
And the thing is usually they're pretty good with those sort of things, because if they have, and in the past they have.
They have to. Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. And Microsoft have also come out and said exactly the same thing.
Microsoft don't get hit as hard as Sony do usually.
You're right, actually.
It's probably because they got better
Well, it's because
service.
they have got a better online.
I mean, Sony said, so they were like, we've investigated the claims that our network was breached and have found no evidence that there was any intrusion into our network. Unfortunately, internet fraud, including phishing and password matching, are realities that consumers and online networks face on a regular basis. We take these reports very seriously and will continue to monitor our network closely. So that was Sony there.
So fuck
And
you.
Microsoft have said, Microsoft takes account security and privacy seriously.
So they're both very serious about it.
So serious.
So serious right now.
Super serial right now.
serious.
Should we identify any specific account at risk for any reason, we will take action to protect the account. To help keep your information safe, we encourage you to set strong passwords, change passwords regularly, and avoid using the same password for multiple accounts. For more information security, you can basically visit their website at microsoft.com/security.
Okay, super quick segue.
Yeah.
Talking about Microsoft and security. Have you heard about their latest security drive?
No?
Hey, so they've got robots. They now have robots patrolling Microsoft, and it's basically a giant bollard with wheels and eyes that goes around, patrols their car parks and everything else, and it has like number plate recognition software, and it will have cameras and stuff. So if there's people and facial recognition, so if there's people that they don't recognise or vehicles they don't recognise, they'll then effectively it's just a connect. It will then ping it back to the servers and whatever, and alert police forces to come in and take over.
Ooh, that's crazy. Now, I tell you what the funny thing is about this whole hacking thing. Yeah, because obviously they both denied it. 2K Games said nothing. They're like, who cares about 2,000 accounts?
No, we're down to our last 2,000 accounts.
I like the fact that it is 2,000 2K Game accounts as well. Like, they were like, yeah, wait, we've got to make sure it's that amount.
There was 40,000 Warhammer 40k fucking accounts.
Then GTA 5 has been crowned the all-time bestseller in the UK charts.
That's because everyone got into the hype.
Exactly, we bought into it as well. Oh shit.
Hey guys, this is
But it already was, wasn't it, before the other version?
No, because of this new version, it's pushed it even more. It's actually the new versions
You know what this is
made
gonna
it get it
spawn?
again.
Yeah, but that's
This is going to
what I mean,
spawn loads of developers going, you know what, in order to boost sales of our game, we're going to re-release our game again.
Because before
yeah. Can't do
GTA
that
5,
now though, they've lost the chance.
No, they haven't. It's called it's Minecraft.
Minecraft's been released on them now though.
Yeah,
So
but I'm
that's
sure that there's a something somewhere where it hasn't been, like a Game and Watch version.
They got onto the Vita recently, didn't they?
yes, yeah, it did, yeah.
Still haven't played it.
Now, I mean, like apparently the last game before GTA was actually Call of Duty Black Ops back in 2010.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was the last best-selling.
But if you
game.
put all the Call of Duties together, surely that then...
That's a franchise,
That's a
and that's
franchise,
why
it's different,
Guinness
yeah.
Book of World Records this week named it the best franchise ever.
I'm not surprised on that kind of level.
It's fucking sold a shit ton of fucking games.
Cash cow, that is, man, for
It's
sure.
spawned a
No doubt
multitude
about
of
it.
people who like to play with guns.
Now, I mean, on that level, just because obviously, it is the best sort of bestseller in the UK charts. I mean, I've got the chart here at the moment, and I tell you what, it's a fucking tasty chart going on at the moment.
It's fucking a shitload of games.
Yeah, it really is. So, I mean, obviously, number one is Grand Theft Auto 5.
Obviously.
What's number 2?
Far Cry 4.
I was about to say, is it
Pipped
Far
to the
Cry?
post. And I think that would have been there.
I would have thought that would be up there.
So they sorted their shit out up there again.
3?
Far Cry.
Huh?
What's 3?
Call of Duty, Advanced Warfare.
Not Dragon
4?
Age.
No, Dragon Age will be low.
FIFA is number 4.
Yeah.
Which is, I'm not surprised, FIFA's always in there.
Always.
I'm sure Call of Duty.
Because you also get it with a lot of consoles as well.
Yeah, exactly. Number 5 is Dragon Age.
Yeah, I didn't think that'd be right.
It's still ranked quite highly.
Now the thing is, I haven't actually checked out really any of the Dragon Age games before. They've never really.
Mate at work's
grabbed
been
me.
absolutely raving about it. He loves it.
Apparently, there's a shit ton of content on it.
Yeah. Well, they have to up their game.
about
Considering the
50
first
hours.
one was came out to a lukewarm smattering, and they kind of got into it because it's BioWare and everyone loves BioWare. Then the sequel came out and everyone panned it because it was terrible. So in order to bring a trequel out, you've kind of got to up your game in order to get the people to buy it.
For sure.
Where's Sunset Overdrive? Is it still in the top 10?
It is not. It is not.
Okay, that doesn't surprise me because did you hear? They gave it away for the weekend.
That's right. They did. It was. I thought it was Saturday.
It was a weekend for 24 hours, so it was sort of like it was meant to be that you could have Saturday, but apparently some people could still play it on Sunday.
Oh right.
But,
fair enough.
I didn't get around to it because I didn't have time.
Oh, did you not? Oh, that sucks.
But I think it's not done as well as they wanted. I think it sold a shit ton of stuff, but I think it's just because what did I say? I'm going to wait. I reckon that'll be a bargain binner in a month.
Zombies isn't as big as it was.
I was talking to Reese about this game actually, and he's digging it. He really likes it.
I think it'll be a really good game, but the problem is I think it has a market, and there's a lot of people that I think they did it, and they were quite clever because a lot of people I saw all over like social media were saying, "Oh, I didn't think I'd like it, but I did." But there's a lot of people that are like, nah, I don't even want to give it a chance because it's not. They want a serious kind of game, and it's not serious in the slightest.
Oh no, not at all. It's meant to be a tongue-in-cheek kind of game, though, massively, but
wasn't it kind of like a
100%
piss take look at Dead Rising and all those sort of games?
Sort of. It's like Dead Rising meets Jet Set Radio. However, while we're on this, I want to bring out the Christmas because the top 10s and all this stuff and the Christmas thing.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think is going to have the best Christmas between Xbox and Sony? Have you seen Microsoft's deal?
I haven't seen Microsoft's deal, no.
$339
Yeah.
for a non-Connect version, but 500 gig. Grand Theft Auto, Forza 2, and FIFA.
That's pretty good.
Fucking cheap as shit.
That's fucking solid. That is really solid.
I think they're gonna outdo because there's no fucking PS4 Christmas. Where is it?
It's probably because they're bringing out the big guns. They're waiting to.
Well, they don't have any exclusives. This is the thing. I was looking at the other day and I was like, where are your exclusives? They're too far on. Like Xbox hasn't had that many, but it has had some that are notable.
It's had some key ones that they really
probably tip it is Master Chief Collection.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Master Chief, Sunset Overdrive, you had Dead Rising was exclusive for it, you got the Forza series. There hasn't been a racing game apart from Drive Club now for fucking a year. So like they've lost a lot of bits and pieces. And although they got some things like Destiny got the exclusives, Microsoft got a lot of things that they had the exclusive rights on a lot of stuff as well, and it was like, well, I mean, Call of Duty, they had like, this is the place to play Call of Duty, pretty much stamped on everything.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, but they're catching apparently.
I think it's, what was that? Watch Dogs? I think that bit them in the arse bigger than they were hoping to, because that was going to be a PS4 exclusive. Or Sony, no?
No, it wasn't exclusive at all.
No.
No, it was never going to be an exclusive.
No.
Okay.
Fair
enough.
Moving on, just quickly in the chart, just to go through it, Assassin's Creed Unity is number 6, WWE 2K15 for 7, we've got Lego Batman 3 Beyond Gotham for 8, for 9 Minecraft PlayStation Edition, and number 10 is the Halo Master Chief Edition. I thought Halo would have been a little bit further up than that actually, but don't get me wrong, I don't want a multiplayer kind of level. done so
I didn't
well.
pick it up, and I'm glad I didn't.
The thing is that if I had one, that I definitely would have picked it up, and I definitely would have been playing it.
Yeah,
for sure.
I will.
No doubt
But
about
the
it.
problem is those matchmaking stuff and whatever. I wanted to do that kind of stuff, and I'm glad I didn't because I want to wait until it's fixed. But
Yeah.
I think that's probably why it's suffering with sales, because a lot of people are holding back now until everything gets.
well, it's been a year, hasn't it? So now it's
Mm.
it's Xbox One and PS4. They've been out. Well, PS4 would have been out a year this week, I think. Xbox One sent me some stuff saying. They haven't sent me the email yet, which everyone else seems to be getting, which I really want, and it's like your hours played and your stats and where you are as a percentage and what you've done and so on. But they sent me. Then now I'm part of the early adopters program, so I get this weird dashboard and I can do reviews and things like that.
That's cool.
They sent me another. I can't remember what the game is. Really annoying me. I'll remember it, but it's like a shadow game, and it's a fucking.
Like Limbo?
Limbo is the fucking game, yeah. So it's coming out for Xbox One, but they're giving it to pretty much all the people that bought an Xbox in the first week.
Nice.
So
That's
it's
a cool
like
game.
a thing for it.
It is good.
Yeah, no,
It's a dark
yeah,
game.
I never played
Yeah,
it. It
very
did
dark.
look good. But yeah, I haven't seen anything for PlayStation doing that kind of thing. But
No, nothing. Yeah.
they might
Maybe
do.
PlayStation just holding back till Final Fantasy comes out.
I don't know. I don't think they've said that it's going to be an exclusive kind of thing, because they don't hold anything
When
like
is their
Square
next
Enix
exclusive?
anymore.
No.
No, I mean not that kind of. I don't know when the next exclusive is. actually.
Uncharted? That's next year. That's a long time away if it is.
I'm not sure. There definitely is
Assassin's
one that's
Creed?
worth of. No, it won't be an Assassin's Creed game. They're always sort of all
They're
consoles.
all consoles.
Anyway, let's move away from that. Let's move to a console that no one gives a fuck about, the Wii U. So,
Yeah.
I'm starting to. I want it for. There's a couple of games for it now at least.
okay, well, did you see there was an Amiibo manufacturing error that gave Samus 2 arm cannons? There was only there's only a
you get that
handful
wrong?
that have gone out like this, but
But they're worth a fucking shit ton.
yeah, I mean this. Who was the guy? It was someone on Reddit who basically come up. It was Adam Truesdale. Sorry, picked up the Amiibo. You can see here, which I'll put it up on the screen. For you guys. He basically went in and he bought a few other things. Bought like Mario, Link, Donkey Kong, and stuff like that. And he bought that Samus one and didn't actually notice that anything was different with it. And then one of his friends pointed it out to him and he went, "Hold on, he's got 2 blasters there." And he was like, "Well, I'm not going to open that one.
She.
No, even sealed.
Not going to open that one. I'm going to go pick up a couple. Pick up another one." But yeah, it's really cool though. Actually,
I reckon
seeing
there
it
was
with
an
2
email that went
characters.
around saying Samus should have a blaster on her right arm, and another email went around going, "Oh, whoops, my bad, it should be on the left arm." And then some genius went, "Okay, both arms."
And I don't think there's been any other sort of spotted at the moment. I think it's sort of the only one that's kind of popped up at the moment. But if that's the only one,
get that
fucking hell.
game. Have a look.
Link's going to have 2 heads and like.
I heard that there is going to be some variant amiibos later on down the line. I heard there was meant to be like for Marth, for example, there's meant to be a different saw or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
They're going to bring out a new range called Mutant Amiibo.
Fuck amiibos.
Anyway, I'm going to move on to the new releases for this week anyway. And we've got Little Big Planet 3 coming out on the PS4.
That'll do well. That's their exclusive then.
Exactly,
Forgot about that
that
one.
is going to do well. We've got a Little Big Planet coming out on the PS Vita, the Marvel Superhero Edition, apparently. We've got Super Smash Bros. Hitting the Wii U. I thought it was actually out.
I thought it was out last week.
I thought it was out already
No,
as well,
apparently
but apparently it's out.
It got out on the US.
Maybe that's what it was.
And then it's coming out later.
We've also got the new Pokemon games, with the remakes and some
The
stuff.
remakes,
Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire coming on the 3DS.
Which makes me wonder if they're going to do remakes of the other ones as well.
Yeah, maybe. They probably will end up getting around to it. I mean, I will be picking it up eventually.
They should make a remake of the fucking originals, but like.
They have before.
In
They did it for the.
Dizzle.
Oh shit!
Like, fucking big tizzle.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
I want to see a fucking big Snorlax blocking the way.
Dave, do you want to?
Yes.
What's that bit of news that you've got?
Okay,
there?
so in random news, Mattel are in a bit of bother this week because they made a sexist developer Barbie book.
Love it.
Go on.
They brought out a book called, I think it's a game actually, called Barbie I Can Be a Computer Engineer. And there was a particular... No, it's actually a book, and there was a bit which it says, and I quote, "Your robot puppy is so sweet," says Skipper. "Can I play your game?" To which Barbie replies, "I'm only creating the design ideas. I need Stephen and Brian's help to turn it into a game."
Whoops.
So, and the Mattel's excuse was, "The Barbie I Could Be a Computer Engineer book was published in 2010. Since that time, we have reworked our Barbie books."
2010. It's not really that long ago.
No,
though,
it's like
is
4
it?
years.
I thought it'd be like
ago.
1960.
Yeah, exactly. If you're going to use that, exactly.
Get back in the kitchen.
If you're going to use that argument, you need to be going, at least like.
No, I'd
20
come back
years
to that.
back.
I'd come back to that. I'd go, you're making the stereotypes up there. It was just that they were helping. They were the developers.
Exactly.
Or whatever. Game over. Yeah. Fucking idiots. They need me as a PR man.
Exactly. Hire this
Stag
man.
Beetle.
Hire this man.
Stagbeetlepr.com. So new segment for you guys. This is Versus! I don't know why I had to say it that way, but I just felt it.
You felt it. Well, yeah,
Stop it
in
getting
fact,
into the
just
character.
insert intro here.
Versus Street Fighter versus Tekken.
I wanted to bring up the classic versus. And the only way you can really versus is a beat 'em up.
Oh, for sure. No
That
doubt
is,
about
and
that.
everyone loves a beat 'em up. You might not buy them all the time, but everyone loves a beat 'em up. You can always play a beat 'em up. So we got to go for the big guns.
Okay.
For sure. For sure.
Let's get the two. They are. I would say they're the biggest. And then there's arguments for others, but we got to go Street Fighter in one corner. Blue corner, Street Fighter, 200 pounds, 6'6". And then in the red corner, weighing in exclusively on the Sony PlayStation in the original days, Tekken. Well, where should we start?
I think
really?
we need to let's open it up with. I mean, like I think the Street Fighter is definitely the older of the two. So in other words,
Well, by far.
I would- yeah,
Street
so-
Fighter was
Not by
around.
that much.
yeah,
further.
Yeah.
by a long way.
Street Fighter 1, but that wasn't popular.
No,
Street
Well, it
Fighter
was.
2.
Oh, I
No,
suppose two
no,
was
no.
one.
2 was the big one that
Yeah,
really
okay,
kicked
fair
off. Street
point.
Fighter 1 was, but Street Fighter 2 was the
one
huge
was one of the
one.
first beat 'em ups that was like in the arcades.
But that wasn't the genre of what. So the thing that I have to bring up and why Street Fighter could pip it easily at the start. Street Fighter designed how a beat 'em up is,
Yeah.
because the original Street Fighter games were nowhere near as block centric and everything
No,
like that.
literally
Street
two people
Fighter
move left and
2
right and push a button
is-
to punch.
I mean, effectively, you could play Street Fighter 2 now, and it would be very similar to Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, you're right. You're
yeah.
right.
Which is mad to think they've only just, like, it's Street Fighter 4 20 odd years later. But in the early stages, you had Street Fighter 2. When was that? 1992?
Long time ago. Long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, that was
But
early
then you
90s.
think about it, is the fact you say there's only just got to Street Fighter 4. But you
Oh,
think
obviously,
how
there's
many versions?
millions of versions in it. I
Street
just,
Fighter
I just
2.
love the way that they come up with the stupid names. Like
Yeah.
you've got to love the ingenuity of the versus Alpha X Genera blah 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 blah.
Oh man, there's been so many incarnations of Street Fighter, which has been
And it is actually funny that we're talking about this because it's the 10-year anniversary of one of the biggest moments in Street Fighter.
Oh really?
Yes. Has anyone ever seen there's a clip where Ken's versus Chun-Li, and it's at what's the big fuck off game? There's a big convention. This is bad that I don't know this. And we're going to insert the clip in a second if we can get it in here. It's Ken versus Chun-Li, and Ken is on the smallest amount, and it's the final fight.
Yeah.
And Chun-Li launches an ultra, and he parries every single thing, and then comes back. And it's one of the and the whole crowd goes nuts. And it's 10-year anniversary this week, so they got the two original players at one of the things to play again against each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, like we'll watch it in a minute. Like it's mate, it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Rare footage of Daigo actually angry. Justin's turtle style. Overcome Rao. Now on the verge of putting Daigo down 1-0.
but this is the thing. I've got to look at like if we go old school, Street Fighter was very in its form. It's quite basic.
But the thing is that you say that, but Street Fighter, when it was the original, was still coming out. Because you had things like Kiari Warriors or whatever, which was the very basic. You move left and right, and you have one punch, one kick, and that's it. Street Fighter was the first game sort of to break out from that mold, and it was the first one where you had different characters you picked, and they had different fighting styles, and they had different backgrounds, and you could kind of combo stuff. But
if we took let's start with the older ones. Let's base it on Street Fighter 2. I don't really count. I mean Street Fighter 1, yes, but Street Fighter 2 was their holy grail for most things.
But it was the thing that kind of launched the SNES.
Put that against Tekken, the original Tekken.
Yeah.
I hold Tekken so high, and I hold Street Fighter so high, and that's why it's so hard to actually.
Tekken was a PlayStation all the way. I mean, that's where it first came out. And so, in other words, obviously, the fact that there's 3D models and stuff like that.
It's the fact that when Street Fighter 2 was on the SNES and whatever, it was very cartoony graphics. And then when PlayStation came out, there was all these developers rushing forward going, I'm going to do cool things with graphics. Tekken was kind of like the first beat 'em up to really sort of embrace that and go, we can do this in 3D now. Look, this really static background.
Yeah, for sure.
Now you could.
But it also gave depth to it because you had effectively it wasn't just a 2D.
Yeah, exactly.
3D.
Exactly. You've got that third dimension, and that does make a difference.
The ring out thing as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure if it was the first game to do it, but it was certainly one of the earliest games.
It might have been.
I'm not
No,
sure
I don't know. There might have been a couple of others. But I mean, it kind of, they both spawn different generations of games because, Street Fighter really still sticks to its guns. It's evolved a lot, but it's still a 2D fighter, realistically, even if it's in 3D.
Yeah, definitely.
And Tekken has evolved hundreds of different types of Tekken, but at the same time, there's a lot of other beat-em-ups that are based, it's realistically on them too. And that's the problem. It's almost impossible to say which is the better game because that's personal choice.
What's your favourite? I mean, on a Tekken kind of level, what's your favourite incarnation of Tekken? I mean, for me,
Tekken 2.
Tekken Tag Tournament for me. I love
Tekken
playing
3,
Tag Tournament.
actually, for me.
I have to Tekken 2, 100% because I played it so much.
I played Tag Tournament so much.
And I just sit on the floor.
I used to play Tekken 2 with the dance pad. I had a...
With a dance pad?
Oh, you told us about this.
I had, Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah. No, we used to have the dance mats as well.
Yeah, it came out for the PlayStation.
Coming soon.
A dance mat. Unfortunately, it's made of plastic, which is ridiculously slippery.
Yeah.
So we decided for funsies we'd give it a crack with Tekken 2 just to try it out, and we almost broke our neck.
You try and play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater on one of those, you will break your neck. Because I watched someone do it.
Yeah.
It doesn't work. You got to hold X and jump. And press
I need to buy some Dance Revolution.
Oh yeah, 100%. We've got to try different games on it.
Alright,
It
we got
is
this.
trying to pull off a 10-hit combo while you're sliding around all over the place.
But I mean,
brilliant.
Okay, so I don't think we're going to come to a conclusion of which is the better. We can come to the conclusion of which games we prefer. So I'm going to say you probably prefer Tekken.
Yeah, I'd say so, because I definitely played a lot more Tekken and had a lot more fun with Tekken Tag Tournament as well, just be able to sort of tag in, tag out. But there was also some funny mini games kind of in that game as well, like with the bowling kind of stuff.
Yeah, there was some good stuff. I hated Force Mode.
Yeah, yes.
Hated Force Mode.
Yeah, I know what you mean on that kind of front. I would definitely vote. My vote would go for Tekken.
Where would you go?
It's difficult. You are right. It is very difficult to pick between the two. I mean, yeah, they're both quintessentially beat 'em ups, but they have kind of gone in different directions. I think from a pure beat 'em up point of view, I would go with Street Fighter simply because it was the one that set everything up. It's the first one that came out with the big flashy attacks and everything. And exactly. And it's also the most sort of culturally popular.
I'd say it's the most iconic in the beat 'em up genre, and I can see why you would totally vote for that, because at the end of the day, it's history alone. Yeah. Ooh.
From a gaming point of view, I would probably lean towards Tekken.
Oh shit!
Even though everyone knows and loves Street Fighter, I'm not really much of a beat 'em up person, but I actually picked up and played Tekken better, and also I liked the fact that you could play it through with a character, and then it thus unlocked other characters, and there were like hidden characters, and just generally when you played the game.
Does.
Yeah, you can do
No,
that.
but Tekken did it first.
No. I
I
think
don't
it
think
did.
it does.
Yeah, the original.
I suppose as an,
No,
as
maybe
an
it's
actual
Street- yeah.
an actual
Maybe,
story
yeah.
in terms of, because I think it was probably just a map screen
Yeah.
on the old Street.
Ding.
Yeah.
But it was Street Fighter 2 was the same core characters for so
Yeah.
long. Tekken, it was these characters, but then you played it with that particular story, then it unlocked a different one.
You can
which
see
then
Anna
unlocked-
naked in the shower.
and that, and also that if
Tekken 2
you did
plus
a particular character, but you only beat it on a certain amount of health, you got great, and then you went off and fought the kangaroo guy, and then if you beat him, you unlocked him, and it then gave you a reason to keep playing it because you were unlocking more and more stuff, and it just as a game felt more of a game that you were actually doing it rather than just going, I'm going to pick Ken and I'm just going to wipe the floor with it 20 times.
See, I'm going to be really borderline, but I'm going to choose a winner of this, like the way I feel about it. I think you're right on that side. I love the Tekken gameplay. I love the Street Fighter one as well. However, what does it for me on Street Fighter's level is the lore, like the storyline, the characters, the iconic sort of things. The manga itself is sick, and you know, who doesn't like watching Ryu versus Sagat and like all these classic combinations and stuff?
Definitely.
And also, I fucking hate Eddie Gordo. So
that's a fair point.
Actually, yeah, in terms of all the cheesiest moves in the world, Eddie Gordo has.
But can I just say why Street Fighter should lose?
Go on.
The movie. Come on. Fuck
Tekken
me.
was a better movie.
Fuck
sorry, Jean-Claude Van Damme, Kylie Minogue. You're wrong.
Don't get me wrong, I think it's brilliant. I love it because I think it's funny, but it doesn't really hold up, really.
No, of course it doesn't. It's a pile of shit.
It's terrible.
Did you see the Tekken film?
Yeah, that's really cool.
No, I didn't
It's not
actually.
really cool.
I didn't see the
It's
Tekken
better than
film
the Street
because
Fighter
do you know
film.
why? Because I saw the Street Fighter film and I got fooled by the Mortal Kombat films as well.
Mortal Kombat!
That I learned not to watch a beat 'em up film anymore.
No, I don't think you can. Unless it's a manga style one. But yeah, there's only one real way for us to finish a versus.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
to
actually
play the
it.
game.
Should we get
So,
on? Now,
I mean-
let's pick up some Street Fighter versus Tekken.
Couldn't be better.
Can we better?
Here we
Street
go.
Fighter versus Tekken.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. So I mean, how's this going to work then, lads?
2 points for a win. Everyone's got to play each other at least once, and you've got to have one player from Street Fighter and one player from Tekken. Best of 3 rounds, 99 seconds. I'm gonna kick your ass now.
Oh shit! He's
Let's
just
get
laid
it
down the
on.
gauntlet.
Well, all I can see is there's an absolute crap ton of characters, and I think I know how to play maybe 2 of them.
So first up, Mike versus Dave.
But cuts out because it's
I'm
like.
glad you know.
Hi!
Right then, here we go. So we've got
Alright.
Mike on the left. So we got Dave on the right.
Stag Beetle, Marduk,
I think it
Ryu
might
combo.
actually switch it around when it mirrors image though. So we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Right, Dave's going to be the one that's getting his ass kicked, and Mike's going to be the one that's winning.
And here we go.
Alright, I found the kick. That's another kick. I don't need to switch characters.
Ooh. So I mean, like it's pretty even pagans at the moment. I'd say maybe. You know, we're looking alright. Oh, it's a switch.
Oh, right, I figured out how to switch. No, I haven't. I'm just hitting buttons.
Liar!
That'll do the trick.
All right. I know what. I'll kick the air. That will work.
Good job. Oh.
Oh, ow, that hurt.
Wow, this is it's turning out to be a fairly tight game here going on, guys.
Not really.
Well, you're still living. Oh,
No, that's suspension soon. I'm just going to hit one button over and over again, and hopefully that'll.
There we go. So Mike wins first round.
Okay, that was first blood to Mike. But that button does good things.
Shaky.
That one doesn't do anything, so I'm not going to use that button. Oh, ow, that hurt.
Oh.
Grappling is going down in the business.
Owies, right.
Tag out.
I don't know how to do that. Oh,
No,
there we go.
he did it. He did it. Uh-oh.
Oh. Oh, that was cool. No tag out.
Oh.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, Dave.
Yeah, well, Mike's the sort of expert on fighting, and
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
the expert on
I'm not
punching
an expert
buttons.
at beat 'em ups though.
I'd say more than the both of us. So.
When it comes to grappling,
Out of
that's
the three of us, I'd
that's
definitely say that
where
you're the
I'm,
beat 'em up
I
expert.
just like jumping around. It's like, ooh, look at me, I'm jumping up in the air and... Right, so that's a punch, and that's a kick, and that's another kick, and that's a punch, right. Oh, owies.
that'll do it.
Oh, so that's Mike with the first win there.
Easily.
First win for Mike.
Pit stop.
So, Leon on the left here, and then we've got Dave on the right.
I'm gonna put some money on Leon because
Yeah.
Dave is shit.
Dave has no idea what he's doing, so he's just going to hit some
I don't
buttons.
know. Well, that's pretty much my tactic, so we'll see how that goes.
I'm
What's that? What?
I don't know.
a little shit
What
with
is
a baseball
that?
bat. I'm
The
going.
bat's going through it as well. Like,
I'm going with the fact that you can't hit me because I'm so small.
you are really tiny.
Really fast as well.
I'm gonna have your ankles. Have at you.
This is actually quite difficult to hear, this little fucker.
I'm just gonna bounce around.
A
Oh,
lot of damage to him though. I love the music.
I'm doing no damage and I can't even get anywhere near you.
I would tag.
Yeah, I would if I was you.
I don't know how to tag. I just hit buttons.
Press
Oh, there we go.
Y and B.
It's an interesting fight.
Oh, a double labo labo.
Oh,
You got a suplex in there, son.
Yeah, I just hit buttons.
Law's gonna. Oh, a bit
I'm
of
just
law
gonna
suplex.
I'm just gonna keep doing this on you. I'm gonna jab you in the eyes with my claws. How about you, claws?
It's claws for thought.
Oh!
There's this gem shit.
Oh,
going
there's
on.
a-
I don't understand the power ups and stuff.
Nah, neither do I.
Oh, I've got my claws back.
Oh, I thought that was you, dude.
Oh, and there we go.
Kicked in the nuts.
First round to Leon.
I don't think I'm going to do very well at this.
No.
I've got some sort of crazy Japanese music at the moment.
Choo choo rocket, mate.
I'm going to fucking have your ankles.
I think your first mistake was choosing that character.
I agree with you entirely.
No, you can't get me. No.
He's got fireballs.
Does he?
If I don't know how to do it.
Fuck off, it's been the same for
No,
20 years.
but I don't know what the fucking. I don't know anything about beat 'em ups. Beat 'em ups
Rotate-
are not my game.
Rotate from.
Look at your health, yeah? Look how much did I take off you. It's so slow. I'm just going to... No, don't kick me. I'm just going to...
Oh wait, go on.
It's downright fierce.
It's downright fit.
Oh yeah, that you barely hit fuck all anyway.
I know. It's ridiculous.
That's it. Down, diagonal, to the side.
Give me my character. I want my other character now. It's crap.
Oh!
What?
Oh! What was that?
I have no idea. What was all that about?
Press them two. There you go.
That bloody suplex.
Bouncing a lot.
It just doesn't hit him in the face. What is it with the gems?
I presume they give you power up.
I'm just gonna wiggle the. No, don't go him.
Oh no, how do I switch out again? I don't even know how to switch out.
1B.
Oh, right.
It's alright, you're not gonna beat me.
You might have beaten him. There's only 2 seconds left, so.
Oh yeah.
But you're gonna win because you've got more health.
Slow coaches. Right, give me this fucking crazy stick. This is where I lose. Fucking, that's my
So
back
it'll be Leon on the left, Mike on the right.
Rocking the his house.
I'm not ready for this controller.
It's fucking loud, man.
They're always loud.
They gotta do their posing and their talking before they're kicking and the beating. See, this is how a beat 'em up should be. Lots of fighting and actually looking like you know what you're doing. That spinning sword attack, deadly. And then the falling over bit. You know Yoshimitsu has a one-hit kill, right?
Yeah, if you hit with it. Fucking hell.
Lots of posing going on.
I can't get this fucking controller. Shit.
Oh, Leon's doing a bit of a comeback.
Ah, cunt flaps.
Get in there. The pogo stick attack. Very tight at the moment. Both on close. Now some defensive fighting. Oh, Sagat's getting close. Oh. Ken was on lots of health. Now he's on not much health.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh!
Fuck.
Sweet. Very tense there.
We'll have one game against each person, but with controllers as well. Change over
Okay.
Okay.
if we've got enough time.
There we go. Now that we got the
I kind of understand what.
now we got the feel of the characters and the feel of the controllers. Oh, Mike's getting back into it.
I don't like Ogre one bit. I can't fucking work out any of his fucking moves. He's a big fucker though.
It is a
Yeah.
big fucker. Oh, fuck,
It
that
hits
hurt. That really hurt. Fuck me. Jesus Christ, they're not looking good.
Oh, dangerous. So, if they're the tag team, does the other person get health back then? Up to a certain point?
Yeah, well, red.
If they're red, can you see the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Sagat's not looking good. Bring out the ogre.
Oh, that fucking hurt. That really hurt. Ow, Jesus Christ.
I like that move.
Ground
How
slam
do I
death.
do that again?
Not looking good for Ken right now.
Oh, good man. Good
Push
man.
slam.
Sterling work. The way it should be, in all fairness.
Definitely. Here we go. On to round 3.
Round 3.
Fight! This is it. The ultimate
Lock his
battle.
view. Lock his view.
Both players now fully warmed up. Pogo, attack of death.
Don't like that fucking pogo move.
Yoshimitsu is a bit of an arsehole. Oh, here comes the ogre.
That's why I picked him.
Ogre absolutely devastating out
Oh
there.
man, that ogre is fucking. When he hits, man, he really hits.
Oh,
Oh,
Missed.
you want to get some ranged in. Mike definitely in his stride now.
I can get fucking caught out if I don't tag in.
Oh,
No, stop tagging fucking cunt blacks in!
ah, shit.
oh, not looking good for Leon right now.
I want to finish him with a throw.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
No.
both
Figured out some combos for him now. Oh shit.
nice. Ken coming back with some combos. Classic combos
Ah, that's
Punch
it.
the
That's it.
face.
There you go. That's Mike.
Big.
Mike the winner. Boom. Mike is the winner.
there. Well done, Mike.
Week
Clearly,
one.
you know how to
Brown.
play the
Yeah,
game.
week 1 of the verses.
Brown is mine!
So yeah, I mean, good on you there, man. Good on you, bastard.
Should we let them know what we're gonna versus next week?
Woo!
Let's give him a clue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good clue. That's definitely a good clue.
That should be that.
It depends which country.
That's mainly what we're going to be doing next.
Mirror, signal.
But no, that's good. That was fun.
Yeah,
I
that
really
was a
like
lot
that
of
game
fun.
as well.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's
man.
fun how you can pick it up and kind of do the same old stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm still on the fence of, well, off the fence of, I'm really not a big fan of the fighting games, mainly because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. I know
So
what you mean.
if I'm sitting there and it's me and I'm just playing against the computer, it gets frustrating, but I can sort of sit there and I can look up the moves and I can practice and stuff. But when I go up against other people, I usually get my ass handed, as you saw.
You won one, lost one.
I won one and
You
I
did?
lost lots.
So you
but
came second.
it's-
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't. I came last.
If we were going on the first original 3
Leon beat
games,
me.
were the first
Oh,
games
was
that we
there 3
played.
games?
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
first games that we played.
Oh,
yeah.
I came last.
Yeah, he came last.
I
He
mean-
didn't win one.
It's
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah.
enjoyable. You can kind of get caught up in it. It's one of those sort of spectator things that you can kind of really get into it. But I'm not a fan. Sorry.
Well, that's all good, man. It's all good. Anyway, let's wrap this baby up. So if you'd like to take part in our conversation, you can leave a post on our Facebook wall at facebook.com/gameoveryear.
You can tweet us at GoVR.
Email me and the guys, contact us at gameoveryear.net.
And obviously the most important place for all of our content is at gameoveryear.net. Thank you for joining us, and until next time,
Game over, yeah!